Sometimes stickers come as squares or rectangles, and that is the overall default shape that the printer is going to print. Whatever your artboard dimensions are, that's going to be able to print and cut. But sometimes you want to have a different shape to be the sticker. So you want it to be a circle or maybe just sort of an outline around an object. The way that we need to do this is to create a cut contour swatch. The cut contour swatch is read by the computer and the printer and communicates that there needs to be a cut along that contour. So the way that you can do this is by creating a cut contour swatch. So a simple way to do it is to simply draw a shape, and then you need to view your swatches window. So go to Window, choose Swatches, and the swatches are going to show up. If you click on New Swatch, you're going to get this dialog box. Now, a couple of things that need to change. First of all, the name, the color type, and then you want to add it to your library as well so that you always have this as a swatch that you can select from, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel and do this every single time. So first of all, swatch name needs to be Cut Contour. You'll notice that the C and the C are both capitalized. Okay, Cut Contour. Color type, it needs to be a spot color. More about that later. Needs to be CMYK. And for this, the easiest way to do it is just to bring the C, the Y, the K all the way 0, and the M all the way up to 100. So 100% magenta, everything else zeros. And you're going to add it to my library, and you can choose whatever library you want. Since I'm in this library, cats, I'm just going to click OK. All right, so now if I open up my swatches, you'll see this little icon here, and if I hover over it, it says Cut Contour. Perfect. So what I'm going to do then, I don't need this shape that I created. I'll just delete it. So now what I'm going to do is to select the path that I want it to cut. So in this case, it's a circle. So I will bring the stroke to the front, and then I'll go over into my properties and find my swatches, and I'll make sure to change that to a cut contour. Okay, the next step though is I do need to change the stroke weight to 0.25. Okay, this shape needs to be on the very top of this layer. If it's down lower, it's not going to read it. So that is how you create that cut contour swatch and add it to your swatches. And then when you go to your libraries, you'll notice that it shows up there. So you can open this up in any document and add it to your swatches that way. Now, in order to get this in the right file format, you're going to need to save it as an EPS file. So simply go up to File, Save As, switch the format to EPS. Make sure that you use artboards. In this case, it's the first artboard. You can see that number down here, number 1. That's the right one. And I'll click, maybe in this case, I'll call it cats, because that's what's there. And I'll click Save. Sometimes you have something pop up that allows you to change the resolution. If so, just make sure you change that to high resolution. Other than that, you're good to go. Click OK, and you're done.